Okay, so we're here. We're actually very near Green Bay, but not in Green Bay today because it's raining. When you're raining, you can't go practice outside.
No, if somebody slips and falls and tweaks an ankle or gets
Oh my gosh.
stubs a toe, you can't have that in practice.
Apparently, when you become a professional athlete, even though you would play in monsoon type conditions, for practice, we got to baby everybody, but it's fine. Whatever, I get it.
If anybody got hurt, all the Packer fans would freak out and
okay.
they'd be mad. That's the way of the world.
All right. Anyway, so we can't go to training camp today because it's closed to the public, indoors because of the weather. So we're hoping tomorrow will be the day for that. We do have some quick reflections. LeRoy Butler was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Congratulations, well deserved. Way too long for you. But congrats, LeRoy. Hopefully there's some other Packer legends coming soon who are long overdue. But we did watch his speech yesterday. Yikes.
It was rough. It wasn't. I don't know. I was telling Mom. It seemed like they told him, "You only got 5 minutes."
Right.
And then he was like, "Well, I got to think of this person, and all that, and talk about this, and I'll have one thing I say that's cool." I mean, this thing where he was like, "Play for the Packers, and this opens up. You win a Super Bowl, a lot of stuff opens up, and you get the Hall of Fame, then heaven opens up," or whatever he said. Which that was a little nice thing he had, but that was like his one little thing he had. Otherwise, it was just naming a bunch of people and jumping from here to there to there to there. And I think it's unfortunate because when you saw, Shannon Sharp, they said 10 minutes, he went 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, I think he went for like a half an hour or something like right, because they're big name guys, and LeRoy finally waits all this time, 16 years to get in, and they were like, "You get 5 minutes, and you're first, so we can't have you go long."
Yeah.
So that's it seemed like it happened. Still, he looked really happy. It's cool, so that's awesome. He's in there, and now he's hanging out with other great Packer defensive backs like Charles Woodson and what's that, Wood? What's his name? Wood?
Yeah, Willie Wood.
Willie Wood.
Willie Wood.
There are probably other good defensive backs in there.
Herb Adderley.
Herb Adderley. Oh my God.
The man.
Forget Herb Adderley.
Well, you were just on the wood. You were on the wood circuit. Woodson, Willie Wood. You just kept going on that.
Well, we know there's no Brent Fullwood or Keith Woodside. They didn't make it, but they're also not defensive backs. They're running backs.
So look, I mean, here everybody that's a Packers fan and knows LeRoy's story. The bummer is his mom passed away. His mom was everything to him, and she passed away in 2016. So she didn't get to see it. But the cool part was all his kids, his family, the rest of his family that's all there, were all there and got to see it. So even though his speech was rushed, and again, we've seen him speak and do different things, and he's a passionate guy, and he always speaks from the heart. And I think that kind of, if he had felt like he had time to do that, it would have been great. But basically, I think he's like, I waited so long to get this. Okay, the committee let me in. I'm going to follow the rules, and I feel I got to cram this into this amount of time. And he knows that sometimes he can probably speak a little tangentially like we do, right? And get off in an area.
I don't know what that word means, but sure.
And then you go longer than you anticipated. So I think he just was so focused on that to get everything in this little time period that it felt really rushed and really kind of all over the place and no transitions. And it was a little tough to follow. But he's still the man, and he's still well-deserved and had a great Packer career. And now he's in there forever, so good stuff. When Ben mentioned, we looked at Shannon Sharp's speech, and if you have never checked that out as a Packers fan, which I didn't until Ben mentioned this to me, I was like, what, really? So Sterling was there with him, and the stuff, if you go and watch what he says about his brother Sterling, it's pretty damn cool. There are some great moments in there, and what that showed, you have to go and watch it. It's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yeah, like 15 minutes into the speech or something, like 12, 15 minutes into the speech.
But his speech is good. You can watch the whole thing if you want. But this part about Sterling, what it showed is everyone there knows that Sterling Sharp should be in the freaking Hall of Fame. And this was 15 years ago this happened. Everyone knew it. And they still know it. And he's still not in.
So he's next. Let's go.
You better be.
And Holmgren.
Yep.
So
tomorrow, Packers training camp. That's it for us today. Peace out. Be good. Stay well. And we'll see you at training camp hopefully tomorrow.